Let me show you shopping in 2050. Most humans no longer browse. They do not scroll, they do not compare, they do not wander aisles. For most things, most of the time, retail becomes background software. You do not choose, your systems choose for you. 3 changes happen slowly. From pull to push. Products come to you based on your data, your health, your goals. From endless choice to tight shortlists. Your AI filters almost everything out before you see it. From physical spend to synthetic spend. More money and emotion flow into digital spaces, avatars, and virtual lives. And against that backdrop, retail changes at its core. By 2050, 80% of everyday decisions disappear. Food, clothing, household goods, utilities. Handled by customers' personal life operating system. Customers adjust high-level settings. Greener, more social, save more. And their agent handles the rest. Retailers no longer compete for customers. They compete for space inside their customers' AI. They bid for a slot. If humans no longer experience your products as a choice, what is your brand? A logo or a line in an algorithm? By mid-century, attention becomes protected. Burnout rises, cognitive overload becomes a public health issue. Governments introduce attention limits. Customers' AI shields them from most marketing. They may have 30 minutes of commercial exposure per day. And every brand must justify that time. Not just price, but meaning, connection, real benefit. Retail shifts from more impressions to fewer, deeper moments. If your customer has 30 minutes today, why should any of it be you? And what will you do with it? Carbon and resource limits become built into the system. Products carry verified impact tags. Customers' AI refuses items that break their family's climate budget. The limiting factor is no longer money. It is planetary allowance. Retailers design product lines that fit within these limits. Some sell impact swaps, some redesign entirely. You are no longer just merchants. You are traffic managers on a limited climate highway. By 2050, a large share of emotional life happens in synthetic universes. People own virtual homes, virtual clothing, virtual status. And retail follows. Every product may have a physical and a digital version. Some brands exist only for avatars. Scarcity no longer comes from materials. It comes from story, community, identity. If half of your customer's emotional life is lived in a place where anything can be created instantly, what are you really selling? As the world becomes more and more automated, a counter-movement grows. Human-only spaces. No data harvesting, no algorithmic recommendations, no optimization engines. Slower, local, and more expensive. Culturally powerful, economically small. These spaces exist so people can practice preference again, practice patience, practice choosing. Societies may protect them, because people need places where they are not constantly managed. Most operational retail work disappears. Forecasting, reordering, pricing, targeting, handled by systems. What remains is design. Designing experience, designing limits, designing what the system is allowed to optimize. Leadership is no longer about driving sales volume. It is about setting boundaries. What are your systems allowed to push? What will you refuse to sell? What will you not optimize for, even if it increases profit? Efficiency is easy. Restrain is harder. We are very good at efficiency, but restrain requires humans. Your personal advantage will not be product knowledge or speed. It will be judgment. When the system says, this is optimal, will you ask, for whom, at what cost, for how long? That is not a retail skill. That is human responsibility. Customers no longer shop to acquire things. They shop to feel something, belonging, identity, celebration, community. Retail becomes ritual, not routine. The routine is handled by machines. The ritual is human. Retail is no longer about selling products. It is about shaping how humans live inside optimized systems. You are not just merchants. You are designers of daily life. When your customer no longer chooses most of what they consume, when your systems can optimize better than any human ever could, what do you protect? Convenience or the customer's ability to remain fully human?